made a giant discovery.
Giant? This better be good.
Maggie and her mom got a bunch of alcohol for the thing. This is where the discovery comes in. They're like, hey, Kyle, can you go to the back of the car and get the cases of beer? Go back there. And I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what size pack came in?
What? Oh!
I didn't know this was a fucking thing.
Yeah, I was like, look at it, I'm like, oh my God. Welcome to another episode of Shot of Wisco podcast. Corey, Kyle,
Howdy.
89. If you don't know that by now, I don't know where you've been or what rock you've been laying under. All right, so we're going to dive in. We have a bunch of news. Actually, not really. We really don't.
Well, I got a lot of news.
No, you don't.
I got 4 segments.
Yeah, okay.
Four segments.
I can't wait to see the quality of these segments. I want everyone to understand before we go live here and really dive in. While I was writing up Wisconsin high school football, I left it to Johnny and Kyle to think of some segments, maybe even a top 5, anything. And I'm just curious to see what we accomplish.
Johnny didn't give me anything.
You didn't. You both sat here and talked about shit.
What
No. Both you stop. Kyle, you look. You're like, hey, Corey, what are you? Corey, I just want to talk to you. I didn't know if you're busy. Yeah, you didn't get shit done while I was doing that.
We didn't get a top 5. Johnny, hit us.
You know, you didn't get anything.
Hit us. Yeah, I did. I got 2.
News segments. You didn't get any top 5 or conversation starters or something.
Yeah, I did.
Like
I
old
got
video.
2 of those.
Our old video got 3 million views, and you didn't. We can't. While I'm working over here, you can't think of anything. Sorry, that was hostile.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, guys, no, I'm just saying.
Oh, talk. I'm like, he's talking right now. Oh, no, I see what you're saying.
No, I'm venting
Dude,
right now.
Quick 5 minutes.
Because I'm sitting here writing, I'm just
chill.
I'm just sitting here writing, I'm just thinking.
I was gonna say, don't listen.
Give me the can.
Don't say that.
Give me the can. No, I'm sitting here writing. I'm sitting here writing the news, and I'm just hearing. I'm doing 2 things at once, and I'm listening. I'm like, these 2 haven't done anything productive since I told them to do something productive.
Okay, first off, he was not listening to the thing that we were saying, because every time I'd ask him something, we'd be like,
no, I can hear you 2. I'm sitting here writing it down, guys. I'm sitting here writing. No, hold on. I'm sitting here writing. I'm like, getting this down. This is hard. It's playoffs. I got to do every division. I'm sitting here writing, and I just hear Kyle's like, Corey, and then Johnny's like, he's writing Kyle. And he's like, well, I just want to talk to him. I
just want to chit chat. That's it. Oh.
All right. Well, we got that out of the way. Sorry, guys. Everyone's like, whoa, what in the hell?
Spicy.
Okay, so we're going to dive in. We'll talk about what we did after last weekend, after the music. Hit the music. Just get it rolling. Get. Okay, we are back. Weekend, Kyle. Weekend recap. How we doing?
You go first.
Okay. I was with your family all weekend. Mm-hmm. Just doing Kyle's job, making sure the family's intact. Everyone. I'm pretty much the glue of your family.
Is that so?
Yeah, it felt like it.
Yeah, I could make it.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I mean, I had a lot of fun sitting there watching all you guys have fun.
Yeah, so Friday, got up there, hunted at night. Felt great. First hunt of the year. Felt really good. Got out of the pumpkin patch because none of the guys were going. Thank God for them.
Dad said it was buggy. Was it buggy?
Yeah. It was. I mean, Kyle, it was 80 degrees out. It was hot. Mornings were good. Morning Saturday sit. Saw about 15 doe. No bucks. Still a little early, but we moved our trail cams. Saturday night, we had 4 people. We played euchre. Shot coyotes with thermal.
Did your dad say not to move the trail cam? You move the trail cam?
Did he say not to?
I don't know. My dad's like, I'm pretty sure Jeff said not to move the trail cam, and Kaz was just like, yeah, whatever.
No, yeah. So, I was tired of seeing the same.
No, I feel
25 deer on the same camera.
This is the first time that I've been on the trail cameras this year. So now,
ever?
Ever. Other than before we just had the cards, right? You didn't have the app. We just had cards.
No, we've had the app for 4 years.
How many? Oh wow,
you've been missing out.
Been off on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Well, we moved a camera. Reddy got way more pictures than where my dad put it. So I mean, sorry, Dad. Shot. I think we killed 2 coyotes out of 5. Killed a bunch of raccoons. Killed a bunch of possums. We got a possum problem.
Oh, we got raccoon
problems. We saw 6 possums within distance. I could have killed them all with a bow and arrow. Pretty wild.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to kill possums. It's like not. It's not illegal. It's just like they eat insect. They eat mosquitoes.
Okay.
Do you like mosquitoes or not?
No.
Okay.
Well, sorry.
Remember that when you see Mr. Possum out there crossing through the field?
Two of them aren't with us anymore. So we sat up there till about 9:30 at night, and then we skippity-doo-dah down to the bar.
Did you go?
No, to the bar in the house.
Did you go up to the bars?
No, we went and watched football the rest of the night.
That's the second time.
Stayed up to about 10:30. Woke up Sunday morning. Was gonna hunt, and then we all were down there, and we just were like, no, your dad had Cabela's on his mind. He wanted to be home for the Packer game at noon. I had to be back because I had to go to a retirement party during the Packer game, which is just grade A situation for me.
That's the worst.
Had to be home by 11, so we went up, changed cameras, did a couple things. I went and marked down all the cameras, or all the
stands.
It was good. So, yeah, other than that, I didn't do nothing. I went home, had soup. Had some. Tia's mom made chili soup, but it was like a white chicken chili soup.
White chili.
White chili?
Yeah. Good.
Not bad.
That's good.
Not bad. I think I got my beans intake for the next 3 months.
Can't have enough of those, though.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Friday, I worked, and then
Great.
I got the text. They bought a bunch of alcohol for the wedding.
Cool.
So I had to go down and help them unload all that. Saturday, got up.
Worked.
What did I do? I went to the farmer's market, got a BLT, got some coffee from the girl in town. Don't think I did a lot other than that. I mean, Sunday.
I had him post
went to
one video on TikTok and Instagram on Saturday.
It worked.
Yeah,
we were about 15 minutes late, but
yeah. I mean, the game was over and Kyle was just posting about the Badgers. So about last week, that was great. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we went to Nick's on Saturday.
How was
breakfast? Love it. Yeah. Give me a good brekkie.
They're good.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Okay, here we go.
It's just normal boilerplate breakfast. Nothing.
Here we go. This guy.
I will say,
what's
Nick's Cafe, man.
Yeah.
Get ready to shit your brains out.
The only thing that I don't like about it is get some alcohol in there. I want a little Bloody Mary or something.
You're working though. You can't. Okay. We're gonna dive in.
One drink here.
We're gonna dive in. Do you want me to start?
Yep. You go first.
Okay. Hold on. Wisconsin Badgers. We're just gonna keep rolling, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
We beat Northwestern 23-3. Okay. So I know we've been rolling. I'm always worried about Northwestern at Northwestern. I think we've stated that 1,000 times.
Oh yeah.
So that's 3 straight wins for the Badgers. We now I think are like in 4th or 5th in the Big Ten. 5-2, look really good. Tyree Walker had another 100-yard game. Braden Locke a rushing and passing touchdown. Defense played well, had a safety. And our strengths coach, Brady Collins, said if we win, he's jumping in Lake Michigan. He did it.
Did he?
Yeah, he jumped right in, right after, because their makeshift stadium, before they're building their one, is like right on Lake Michigan.
Really?
So like right after the game, he went and jumped in.
Perfect.
Pretty cool.
That's probably cool.
Yeah. So all in all, Badger football, we are so back, man. I would have bet a mortgage about 3 weeks ago that this wouldn't happen, but we're it's like that meter. Everyone shows me that meter where it's like start to believe, get your heart broken, and then it circles back around. I'm back up. Start to believe. What do you?
We got a rough schedule coming up here.
Penn State at home next, night game at Camp Randall. I will say I fully expect us to have a good game. I'm back. I'm back on the wagon.
Yeah.
You back on the wagon?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Penn State, it'll be interesting. Kyle, any predictions? What do you think?
It's gonna be close.
Give me a score.
It's gonna be close. I don't like doing the score.
Give me a score.
I don't like going.
Give me a score.
21-28. Wisconsin.
Bucky, love it. I'm gonna go.
You can't not.
21-10. Bucky.
Oh.
Badgers.
Defense.
Tyree Walker, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
All right. Kyle, what do we got next?
Next up, Wisconsin Dells.
What about it?
But I believe that the guy that got bamboozled in this was from Milwaukee. Woman pleads guilty for invalid bookings in Wisconsin Dells. I don't know where the woman's actually located at, but what she was doing, her racket was on Facebook. She'd reach out to people or have some sort of fake advertisement for the Dells, condos in the Dells. And people would fall for them. The one guy paid $650 for 3 days in the Dells. Didn't get it. Paid the money. Showed up. No.
Nowhere to go.
Doesn't have anything.
Did she give an address?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like the people.
What's her name?
I don't know if it gives the lady. Right here. Never mind. That's not it. That's one of the people that she got. What was the name of the place?
If your family's looking to go to the Dells, don't get it booked through Facebook Messenger.
The Facebook page was called Wisconsin Dell Condo Deals. That's spooky there.
Well, I tell you what, he did get a deal. $650 for a drive to the Dells.
$675 for 3 nights at the Club Wyndham Glacier Canyon.
Wow.
Yeah, that place had no idea, never gave consent that she could use that to sell. What's called
that has to be probably one of the worst days. The people that got tricked. Guys from Milwaukee, he came down to the Dells.
Yeah,
oof,
be pissed.
Ooh, oh yeah, I'd be livid.
So
at that point, do you just then spend another $1,000 to get a hotel room?
Yeah, because everyone's there. You got to figure something out.
Yeah.
The BBB, Better Business Bureau of Wisconsin, said that they had 65 complaints about the page operator in the last 3 years. So a lot of people were turning this in that this wasn't working.
Did she get caught? Do we know? Okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
She pled
good.
guilty to it.
Put her in the slam.
In the 65, they're not all about that certain page. She has other page called Destination Vacation, Kate Deals, and Danny Deals. So watch yourself.
Watch yourself. Social media can be really bad.
But yeah, that is it. Watch out for the internet scammers. You get on a page. Facebook is just, that's where you're going to get it.
I will say I'm always on Marketplace.
Always
looking on Marketplace for something.
You find yourself like looking at like a beer fridge or some shit, or like
mine are like Dale Earnhardt Jr. jackets.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's my algorithm. All right, on to the next thing. The Green Bay Packers, Kyle, beat the Houston Texans 24-22, and I'm just gonna say it right now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon McManus, welcome to Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
We got a kicker, folks. We got a kicker.
So whenever the announcers in that game had said that he had personal issues, what was his problem?
I don't know.
I had heard that he had really bad drinking problems while he was playing. They caught him like drinking.
Sure. Well, I don't know if being a kicker in Wisconsin, that might not be though.
You'll be smoking a cig with a jack on the sideline.
Well, I tell you what, if he can kick it through the uprights, we'll take him right now.
Hell yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah. So Jordan Love, 24-33, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. I'm just gonna say it. He's got a little bit of Aaron Rodgers in him. He's got a lot of Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Boy's fun to watch, but man, oh man, does he like to sling it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the other team.
Yeah. Like there's a few times you watch him throw off his back foot as he was falling backwards, and you're like, wait.
Fuck it, they're out there somewhere vibes. I like it. But we win. We moved to 5-2, keeping up with the Lions, the Vikings, in a very, very tough NFC North.
What do we got this week?
Who do we got next, Kyle? I will say we have to point it out, the all-white helmets.
Awesome.
They were slick. I did see some people say that, like, we're a traditional old team, like we should never veer away from our like, like the Bears, like we should always wear the same uniforms.
We got the Jags at the Jags.
Yep, Marcus at 6-2. That game's a no-brainer. So Packers on the up and up. Can't wait to see. Kyle, give me a little GPG.
GPG, baby.
No,
go Pack, go.
There you go. Okay, what do we got next?
All right, next up on the list, Janesville, Wisconsin. Worker dies after falling off of a truck at an employee appreciation event. No bueno. Something
Wait, what happened?
Don't want to see. A worker. So a company was putting on an employee appreciation event, and they were doing some sort of demonstration with a bucket truck, and they fell out of it. 2 people did. 1 guy died. The girl survived.
Oh my God! What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Where was this?
Janesville.
Woo.
So 2
That's
people fell,
terrible.
a 59-year-old man and a 62-year-old woman. The 2 of them fell about 10 feet from a crane extended from one of the trucks. It was a bucket truck.
They weren't harnessed in?
No, not that I know of.
That's not OSHA approved.
Yeah, so they were doing a demonstration. The 59-year-old male was an employee of the company that was putting on the event and was rushed to the hospital where he passed away.
That's terrible.
Damn.
Prayers out to the family and the
something-
company involved. That's
Employee appreciation where everyone's just standing there watching this thing. That's not good. Not
No.
good look. Not.
No. Prayers, thoughts and prayers out to the families and the employees and everyone involved. That's terrible. Oof. All right. Well, we're going to keep rolling.
Sounds good.
Okay. Green Bay Packers. So I am just getting caught up on this. Their lease of Lambeau Field is up in 8 years, and there's apparently a big battle in Green Bay about this. So the Packers are wanting to extend, but the city of Green Bay doesn't like the proposal the Packers, gave to them. The mayor said it would cost the city $30 million if they accepted the proposal. The director of public affairs, Aaron Popke, said they're very, very concerned about where this is headed.
Really?
And I'm just going to say this. And the mayor refuses to negotiate. So the Packers aren't happy. The mayor's not happy. I'm just going to say this as a Packers fan that is not in Green Bay. You better figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm. Now.
Stat. I mean, I know we got 8 years, but figure this out now. I mean, I don't know if you know this. I mean, Green Bay obviously is a really cool town, but around Lambeau Field, it's all based on Lambeau Field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's going to get figured out. But if it doesn't,
I'll riot.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, riots for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody in Green Bay would give a shit if it went back on the community for taxes.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
If you're from Green Bay,
you're saying, hey, we're going to move
if
the
you
team.
know more information about this, let us know in the
30
comments.
grand or 30 mil.
Yeah, we're just Packer fans in Southwest Wisconsin. We got to figure out more about this, but figure your shit out now.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Figure it out.
Yeah, I want my kids to watch the Packers in Green Bay.
I mean, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up.
Okay.
There's a big update. We talked about this before the pod. Two Rivers, Elijah View.
Okay. The kid that went missing.
Kid that went missing, but then they
3-year-old?
3-year-old, I believe. Went missing, then they found a body. A hunter found a body in the woods near where they lived.
Found a skull.
Yeah, found something. Found remains.
Yes.
So, topic of it is the mother and the boyfriend are being charged with being responsible for his death, and hiding the body. Both were originally charged with child neglect. According to the police, they found a suitcase that Vang, I believe, is the boyfriend, donated to St. Vincent de Paul in February, whenever he went missing. They found DNA evidence of the kid inside of it. So I'm assuming that he killed him and put him inside there or something.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the infamous blanket that they found in the woods too. The complaint also stated that Elijah's remains showed evidence of traumatic injuries to the head that had partially healed, that had happened at least several weeks before Elijah died. So the kid was getting abused.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I mean, this has been ongoing for the looking and trying to find Elijah for a long, long time, right? Yeah. We've been talking about this for a long time on the pod.
February.
Since February. I mean, the parent, the mom and the boyfriend, I mean, they can go to hell.
Burn in hell.
Yeah. I'm a dad. You'll eventually be a dad. I just couldn't imagine being in a spot in life that is what you do to a little child.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I mean, I feel like it's also a big weight off of the community and everyone's shoulders, being able to at least know what happened. Rest assured, I mean, obviously,
closure.
You get closure on at least the situation. Obviously, it's terrible. We're from Wisconsin. This is the shit that we don't like talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope to God they get the hardest sentence possible.
Yeah.
And anyone else that is friends or family of Elijah's, thoughts and prayers out to you guys. That's absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Jeez, I couldn't, and even for the hunter, the guy on his property, I could not imagine
coming across that.
Yeah, terrible. Okay. No good. Next up, we're talking dynasties, Kyle.
Okay.
Chicago Bulls were a dynasty.
Yep.
The New England Patriots with Tom Brady.
Dynasty.
What were they?
Dynasty.
They were a dynasty. The Edgewood High School girls golf team. Absolute dynasty we have up here in Madison.
I love it.
They just won their 16th state title, gold ball. 16.
Jesus.
Yes. I believe it's 11 titles since 2001. And they were down 16 strokes going to the last day, and they won behind Naomi Clayton's 92 on the final day. We talk high school football all the time. We got to give props.
Yeah,
give props.
Props to do.
Edgewood, you guys know how to swing it. Mm-hmm. You know how to hit. You know how to swing at the ground.
Damn,
and hit
that'd
a
be a
golf
hard
ball.
team to get into.
What?
That'd be a hard team to get into.
I tell you, I don't know Edgewood. Like if they had a bunch of good golfers, or like maybe Steve Stricker's kids play there. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Mm-hmm. But 16 gold balls. That is
16 gold balls.
Remarkable. Dynasties are brewing in Madison, Wisconsin. Women's golf.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Congrats to them.
Congrats to everyone involved. Love it. Love to see it.
What is there a golf season? I thought that was a spring sport.
For boys, I think girls is fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Next up on the old agenda. DeForest, Wisconsin. Man arrested after shooting at campground. Sorry. Man wanted after shooting at campground. Police are looking for a man who they say shot another man after an argument at a Madison campground Sunday night. Investigators say 2 men were arguing over something, and one of them pulled a pistol out, shot the other one multiple times in the lower part of his body. The man who was shot was taken to the hospital and is expected to recover. The man who was accused for firing the pistol left before the police were there. Shooter's name is Micah Riggins. They believe that Riggins is still in Dane County and is considered armed and dangerous. They do have a picture of him on the website.
Show it. If you guys see this guy, report it to the police. I will say, arguments, there's never going to be an argument that you need to have a gun.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm. Rule of thumb, if you're in an argument, do not shoot the other person.
Yeah, you go to jail for that.
Yeah, well, hopefully this guy goes to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. They're having a man.
I wonder what they were arguing about. Favorite cheese?
Sunday night football.
Maybe, Packers, Bears. I don't know. Maybe he's a Bears fan. I don't know. But that's terrible. I'm very happy the guy's going to make a full recovery. And no one got, seriously or fatally injured. Mm-hmm. That's just scary. But, hey, what's his name? Micah
Riggins.
Micah Riggins. If you see him, report him.
Start watching the pod.
He's like, damn it. They got me. They got me. Okay. What's next? You have anything else?
I got a couple things, but the first thing we're going to talk about now.
Now.
I made a giant discovery on Friday night.
Giant?
Giant.
Okay. I'm just saying, by the word giant, this better be good.
Remember when I said to you in the beginning of this podcast that Maggie and her mom got a bunch of alcohol for the thing? For the
wedding?
Mm-hmm. This is where the discovery comes in here. They're like, hey, Kyle, can you go to the back of the car and get the cases of beer? Go back there. They bought Busch Light. You know what size pack came in?
What?
Take a guess.
Is it more than 30? 45?
No, less than that.
40?
No.
35?
36.
They make 36?
Didn't know it. I went to, it's longer. It's longer because it's got to fit more cans in it, obviously. And I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck is that? Pulled it over. 36 on there.
They make 36 cans
36
in a
packs.
36 Whoa!
Pack. Groundbreaking.
That's groundbreaking. Busch Light.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was floored.
6 extra cans. Value.
I didn't know this was a fucking thing.
Value.
Yes. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
Costco.
Costco.
Hot deals.
I didn't know that
they made so the Busch Lights and then your high noons normally come in the 12s. They had ones that were 20s that were that fucking long.
Damn.
I'm like,
Costco's got it going on.
Fucking Christ.
I didn't know that. I would never have known that either.
Didn't know it. I'm excited about it.
That is groundbreaking.
I want
6 extra cans.
I want it just to walk around with it.
Like a suitcase?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
You guys, do.
Yeah. I was look at it. I'm like, oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. That is groundbreaking.
Yes.
Do you have anything else?
Nope. We can go. We'll hit up the last 2 things I got at the end.
Okay. Wisconsin high school football. Kyle, what is it?
Recap and
no. What do we got?
Oh, playoffs.
It's playoffs, baby. Playoffs in Wisconsin. Okay, so instead of breaking this down, we're just gonna kind of walk through because I'm just gonna say it. The seeding sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people talking about some teams getting seeded pretty poorly.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna talk about that before we get into our review of the level 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So D1, the Conemaugh got a 6 seed. They're the 6th ranked team in D1. They are, I believe, had one loss and split a share with the Classic 8 with Arrowhead, who also got a 4 seed. So absolutely crazy. Oconomowoc is going to, where are they going? They're playing, they have to travel. They're 8-1, won their conference and have to travel. Absolutely crazy. We have D3 or D2. Germantown is ranked number 5 in D2 and got a 7 seed in a tough matchup versus Cedarburg at a 2 seed. They're seated behind teams like 5 and 4 Hartford, which they beat. That doesn't make any sense. So another one, Beaver Dam got a 5 seed as the 10th ranked team in D2. D3, Notre Dame is the number 1 team in D3. They've been awesome. Christian Collins, great running back. And they got a 2 seed, and they're undefeated. New Berlin lost 2 games and got a 1 seed. Don't get me wrong, New Berlin West is a good team. I don't think they should have got the 1 over Notre Dame. Plymouth is 6-2 and ranked 7th in D3 and got a 4 seed. That's pretty terrible. D4, we have Columbus got a 2 seed as the top ranked team in D4. They're undefeated. Aquinas with 1 loss got a 1 seed. Don't get me wrong, Aquinas is a great team, but the 3 other undefeated teams got a 1 seed outside of Columbus. So I think they kind of got screwed there. Prescott, 7-1, ranked 8th in D4, got a number 4 seed in a tough matchup with Seymour. Thought that was crazy. D5, we have Amherst. They got a 4 seed. They're 7-1, ranked 9th in D5. Stanley Boyd got a 3 seed. Darlington got a 2 seed with a couple of losses. So to me, that makes no sense. D6, Auburndale was 7-1, 5th in D6 and got a 3 seed. Another team, Cuba City, won their conference, 1 loss, got a 3 seed, while Lancaster in the same conference got blown out by Cuba City, got a 2 seed in front of both Auburndale and Cuba City. Don't think that's right. Abbotsford was 6th ranked in D6, and they got a 4 seed as well. D7, this might be the most nuts one of everything. The number 1 team ranked in D7 is Potosi Cassville. They just won their conference, went undefeated, and they just beat 7-1 Blackhawk Warren, and they got a 3 seed. Make that make sense.
That's not.
Blackhawk Warren, even though they just lost Potosi, only loss of the year, 7-1, got a 6 seed. And they got to play each other, right? Again, they just played each other back to back. So absolutely wild. 8-man, McDonald Catholic was ranked number 3 in 8-man and got a 2 seed. Pretty wild. So I don't know how they do their seedings. I just saw a lot of teams with multiple losses being ranked, seated ahead of teams with less losses. I've seen conference champs being placed below teams in the same conference with more losses. So I don't know how any of that makes sense.
No.
So you guys, I know I'm not even naming them all. Let me know in the comments which team, if your team got screwed or they got seeded terribly, we're going to keep talking about it, but we're going to dive into level 1 playoffs, baby. You ready? Okay. Germantown at Cedarburg. I just talked about them. Watch out for a possible upset. Cedarburg has lost 2 out of 3, including a blowout loss to Slinger. Marshall at Poinette. These teams just met 2 weeks ago. Poinette won by 1 point. Should be a hell of a game. Back and forth game. Fox Valley Lutheran at Wausau East. Watch out for Fox Valley Lutheran's quarterback, Lucas Pappendorf. He's awesome. River Ridge at Cashton. Running back Andrew Nice for River Ridge. Watch out. This could be an upset alert. Oconto Falls at Baldwin Woodville. Number 2, Baldwin Woodville gets a tough matchup with an 8-1 seed, 7 seed. 8-1, 7 seed, Oconto Falls. That's tough. Sussex Hamilton is 7-2. Think they should have a really good matchup week 1? Nope, they get Arrowhead.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fun.
No.
Oconomowoc, like I said, 8-1, had a share of the Classic 8, and they have to travel to Racing Case. Doesn't make any sense in my book. Spash is at Madison Memorial. Watch out for Owen Fiedler for Madison Memorial. He's the QB. Very good. La Crosse Central at Holman. So we have 2 teams around La Crosse. Should be a hell of a game. Beaver Dam 8-1 at 6-3 Menasha. So Beaver Dam's 8-1. And they're seated way lower than Menasha. Watch out for Josiah Barnes, running back for Beaver Dam. And then we have 6-3 Oak Creek at 5-4 Muskego. So let me know which teams we missed, what teams we should talk about next week. Let me know who has the top performers of level 1 playoffs. We appreciate you guys. And let us know in the comments your thoughts on the seeding process for WIA football. Like I said, just a lot of it didn't make sense to me. Did it make sense to you? No. So appreciate you guys. All right. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Anything else? I mean, I know you guys. What'd you get?
Well, let's talk about. Give me a rundown on what your thoughts are of this weekend. Like, run us through the days.
Well, first let's dive in and let people know what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we do our annual grouse camp up around the Winter Phillips area.
Mm-hmm.
We leave Thursday afternoon. We get back Monday.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you mean? What do I think is going to happen?
Just give us Thursday.
Thursday, get up there.
Thursday time, we
stop at Roosters.
Stop at
in
Roosters.
Reedstown.
This is a full-on event.
We stop at Roosters every time. They might have some of the best. They're very underrated bar in Reedstown, Wisconsin. It's on the way up. Some of the best wings I think I might have ever had in my life.
Yeah,
they make their own flavors.
Yeah,
and then we'll probably stay there way too late. And then we travel up 5 hours to around the Winter Phillips area.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night we'll get there. We'll probably run on the ground because we're not smart people. And then Friday we'll start hunting, baby, getting them grass.
Mm-hmm.
So
Friday we don't got anything. Cuba will play, so I'll probably watch that. But we don't got any reason to stop hunting.
Yes,
we always do. But
yep.
Saturday, this is another one. Badgers have a night game, so normally like the Badgers will play at like 11 or something, and so we'll hunt 9 to fucking 11, roll into the bar, and then we don't leave. It's just
that's it.
Yeah, that's it, and that's the lights shut off. Sunday, Pack have a. What time do they play? 3?
I have no idea. 3:25 maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, normally hunt Sunday morning, depending on our bag. And then Mondays just hit me with the semi.
Yep, on the way home.
Yeah.
Yep, nice little boys weekend. I love these weekends.
Oh, this weekend.
This is one of my favorites of the
trips. Year. Yes.
Yeah, we go up there, we hunt. Not too much, not too less.
Yes.
Just the exact amount.
Because
the bars up there in those areas are awesome, though.
Remember whenever we first went up, we weren't 21, and we just were. We'd hunt all day.
Yeah,
literally all day. We come back, we eat,
and it's crazy. We get way more birds the way we're doing it now.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think we're efficient.
We're pushing. We're not waiting.
Yeah, so I'm ready. I'm ready for Thursday.
Okay.
So what else
on that topic? Life in the Northwoods. What to expect and what to not expect.
Okay.
If you're explaining the Northwoods to somebody, what are you gonna hit them with, and what are you gonna say like
the most peaceful time of your life?
Yes.
That's the first
Life
thing.
moves a little bit slower.
Yes. Northwoods is awesome. Like I said, and don't get me wrong, there's way more Northwoods than Winter Phillips, Wisconsin area.
Yeah.
But that's where we always go.
Yeah.
But Northwoods to me is like everyone knows their role. Like it's just peaceful. Like there's not much traffic. Like there's dive bars all over the place.
Yes.
Dive bars everywhere.
Everyone's nice.
You're up in the woods. You see bears, you see elk. It's beautiful. Your lakes everywhere. Don't get me wrong, it's a huge summer thing, but I love this time of year too.
You can bet your bottom dollar that every single person has a gun in their truck and they will shoot a grouse. That's a thing.
Yep.
Lots of fishing. There's always people fishing.
Yep.
Beers at any time of the day.
Yeah. I agree. Also, I will say, I couldn't imagine being way up in the Northwoods. Like, if you want to go to a Walmart, you got to travel like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You have to travel an hour and a half just to get anywhere.
Everyone's rocking the outdoors clothes.
Yep. Camo is just a necessity up there.
You do also get the looks whenever you roll in, or like we have 2 rangers full of guys. You roll into a bar and everyone's just like,
"Who are you and what are you doing here?"
Like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Northwoods, it's one of my favorite places. I love going up there. Ooh, it's just so peaceful. So awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. So all right, cool. What are we at it for time?
34 minutes.
Dang. All right. Do we have anything else? We good to go?
That's it.
All right. Well, that is going to be episode 89, guys. We appreciate you guys for hanging with us. Make sure to follow us on all social medias. Shot of Wisco Pod, Shot of Wisco Podcast, Instagram, TikTok. And we will see you guys next time.